Hey guys, I have to say that I am exhausted. We just had the most amazing day. We left Manio in the Jeep, went through Rodanthe, Waves, Salvo, Buxton, then took the ferry across to Ocracoke Island. We drove around the island. I can't wait to show you some of the sights. And then we deflated the tires and took the Jeep out on the beach, and you won't believe the beaches in Ocracoke. There is no wonder it is named the #1 beach many years in a row. So stay tuned and watch till the end, because at the end, if you're looking at camping on Ocracoke Island, we'll do a drive-through so you can see what all the campsites are like. And we're definitely going back very soon to go camping and see more of Ocracoke. When you come to the Outer Banks, make sure that you don't just stay in the Nag's Head Kill Devil Hills area. Take time to head down towards Buxton and drive NC12. It is probably one of the most iconic rides on the East Coast. Look at that. Is anything more beautiful than what you see ahead? NC12 runs through the Pea Island National Wildlife Refuge. Be sure to download a map so you know where all the rest areas and beach accesses are. I'll leave the link in the description. We are coming into the town of Avon. This is a great stop on the way down to Hatteras because it does have some of the grocery shopping and other stores that you can gather supplies for your trip. We are partway between Avon and Buxton. There is a rest area here with some bathrooms and showers. It is a popular place to get on your water devices, whether they be kiteboarding, foils. Every time I head down this way, I love to watch the people out on the water. Well, we've made it down to Buxton. On the left, ahead a little bit, is the Cape Hatteras Lighthouse. Check out some of my other videos where I go into the lighthouse and climb it. If you've seen some of my other videos, you know every time I head down south, I have to stop by the Orange Blossom Cafe. I was fortunate on this day, the line did not stretch outside the store. Well, we've got no time to eat, we've got a ferry to catch, so let's get back on the road and head south. You will find an eclectic mix of shops to stop at, but make sure you get into the right lane if you're going on the ferry. Well, this is why I like doing things in the off season. We came right here and 11 o'clock ferry and no wait for us. Be sure to follow the directions from the hard-working staff. They will direct you for parking, tell you to put on your parking brake, turn off your engine, and you may want to open your windows. You may be surprised to find out that the ferry is free. As we pull away from the dock, on the right you can see the Ocracoke Express, which is a passenger-only ferry. Ocracoke is one of the hidden gems of the Outer Banks, and is only accessible by boat. Once the ship has left the dock, you are free to roam around and explore and see the beautiful sights of the Outer Banks. If you go upstairs, you can go into the passenger lounge, which is climate controlled. You can sit and enjoy the view or eat a snack. It's always fun to wave at the other ferries and the passengers aboard them as you go by. If nature calls, you can find restrooms aboard the ferry. Well, that's enough time aboard the ferry. Let's go explore Ocracoke. A visit to Ocracoke wouldn't be complete without seeing the famous Ocracoke ponies. These are thought to be descendants of shipwrecked Mustangs. These ponies are living link to the past. These ponies used to roam free, but now they have been put into a fenced-off area for their protection. From the ponies, it's just a short drive to the town of Ocracoke. When you look at your GPS map, you really can see how small this narrow stretch of land is. When you first enter Ocracoke, you will be greeted by numerous restaurants, great places to go and have lunch. Many people opt to ride golf carts around the island. There are a few different places you can go and rent one if you're feeling adventurous. If you enjoy shopping, you will be sure to find the perfect souvenir of your trip to Ocracoke. If you're up for more adventure, the waters around Ocracoke are perfect for kayaking and paddleboarding. If you want, you can park your car and rent a beach cruiser. A good place to start is at the small welcome center for Ocracoke. This is a good place to get your bearings and decide what you want to see on Ocracoke. There is also a restroom. This is also where you can board the Swan Quarter or Cedar Island ferries. Don't get on these if you are going back north. In the center of Ocracoke, you'll find Silver Lake Harbor. Another way people get to Ocracoke is aboard private boats. Ocracoke is not just about shopping and eating. The number one reason people come here is its beautiful beaches. Every beachcomber knows it's not just about finding the perfect shell, it's the peaceful walk along these shores. Ocracoke is consistently ranked as one of the best beaches by Dr. Beach. I can't imagine why he was so fond of this beach. Just look at this. Miles and miles of unspoiled beach. Not a condo in sight, not a house in sight. Does it get any better than this? Good day. The amazing thing is, it is almost October, and I'm able to get into the ocean, be quite comfortable, have a great time. Definitely gonna have to come back again, camp out. Just so you know, at the end of the video, we're going to do a drive around of the campground down here in Ocracoke and plan out where we want to stay next time. Another common stop is the British Cemetery, which is the final resting place for 4 Royal Navy sailors killed in German U-boat attacks during World War II. This is a very serene location for this cemetery. Well, let's get back in the Jeep and see some more of the sights of Ocracoke. The Village Craftsman is a popular place to get handmade items from artisans around the area. The Ocracoke Island light station is currently under renovation, and I can't wait to come back and see what they've done. It is always fun to go back year after year and take pictures with our family and see how the children have grown in relation to the lighthouse. In an attempt to combat high traffic, Ocracoke also has a tram service to get around to many of the attractions. At some of the stops, you'll even find public restrooms. One of the new attractions since the last time we were down is this beautiful garden that they're building. This is certain to be a popular attraction for visitors to the island. One of the common questions is, where do you buy groceries on an island? And they have a small variety store, which can be thought of as a cross between a Walmart and a Home Depot. They have all your food and your building supplies. On the island, there are a lot of beach accesses. You can just drive up, park, and walk up the boardwalks. This one does have a restroom, porta potty. The one I decided to stop at is the one directly across from the ponies. It is handicap accessible. So this one does have a deck area that you can come up to, sit down, but also you can take the handicap ramp right down to the ocean. So it is only steps from the beach, and it is a beautiful beach, the same beautiful water that we were just in. Nice, easy access if you don't have four-wheel drive. Again, ranked #1 by Dr. Beach many years in a row. Before you get in the water, make sure you know how to get out of a rip current. You will find these posted up and down the outer banks. This is one of the other beach accesses. It doesn't have the big ramp. It's just literally steps to the beach. Oh my goodness. Let's go see how private this beach is. I just have to ask, can you imagine yourself on this beach? What are some of your favorite beaches you've been to? Leave me some comments below. How does this compare? We want to check out another one. This is the ramp closest to the ferries, so we want to check this one out. I never get sick of driving on the beach. It's just such an adventure. I decided to go ahead and fill my tires up while I was waiting in line for the next ferry. Ocracoke may be small, but it's full of big adventures and unforgettable moments. Whether you're here for the history, the outdoor activities, or just a peaceful getaway, the island has something for everyone. I'm on the ferry headed home. It's been very hard not to break into my Apple Ugly. We've just been having so much fun. I can't wait to try this new chocolate covered Apple Ugly. The chocolate, yes, makes it much, much better. So for those that don't know, an Apple Ugly is similar to an apple fritter. It's got chunks of apple and like apple saucy kind of deliciousness. It is huge, but there's no calories, so that's good. If you're interested in that video I did on the drive-through of the campground, just continue watching it. We'll play that after this. Right now, I am exhausted. It's that good kind of exhaustion that happens after a day of jumping in waves, driving around, exploring, and it is time for bed. Okay, we're going to do a drive-through of the campground because we're going to look at coming back here for an adventure, some future video. So stay tuned, make sure you like and subscribe. Right now, doesn't look like a good time to tent camp. Unless you like water beds. There's A3, that looks like a little bit better. A5 looks good, that's close to the ocean. There's actually a path leading right up to the ocean. There are showers and bathrooms around. Several different pathways leading to the ocean, right through over the dunes. I won't go through the center section because that looks a bit flooded, where A9, A20 seem to be flooded out. We've just had a number of different rainstorms come through here, and that's why everything is kind of flooded more than usual. We are in the B7, B12 on that loop. We're going to continue on to the C and D section. Again, not going down the centers just because they're a little bit more flooded today. They do have trash cans. I'm going to stop, and you can see over to the left there is bathrooms and showers. More than likely they are going to be cold showers like many of the other ones. We are going through C11, C12, and we're going to head on out. I think it would be a nice place, but similar to Oregon Inlet, there is not really much shade here, which is one of the things I liked about the Frisco campground, was the tent sites seem to be hidden a little bit, but you can't beat being right on the ocean. For $20, $28, can't beat that. else can you go on vacation for $28 or $30, depending on what campsite you get.